I only had one true love in my life. His name was Arthur Rosenau. He spent time in prison in Kansas for having gay sex, which was illegal. When he was released, he immediately went to San Francisco and found a cheap residence hotel similar to this one, which is a hotel, American hotel rather, in Bellingham, Washington. Okay, we're heading on upstairs. You see there's no door and no check-in discs. The homeless folks can get away with it. The first person we're meeting is Greg, sleeping on the staircase. That's his favorite spot. Now we're going to head on to the top. We're swinging to the right, and we see Roland sleeping on one of the two couches they covered with plastic, because sometimes our friends are not totally careful. And finally, we come upon Eric sleeping on the other sofa before we go into Arthur's room. Here we have Arthur getting up, getting ready to greet his friends in the hotel before coming out and coming to meet me for the first time in 40 years. Here we see Eric with the Spark Museum on his shirt and the Museum of Science in Boston on his pants. Two very important museums in my life. The Museum of Science was my childhood museum. That's where I learned a lot. Now I'm returning the favor of my learnings to friends and patrons of the Spark Museum of Electrical Invention, which is on Eric's shirt. And I am a docent there, plus I fix old radios and televisions. A wonderful place. You're welcome to come to the Spark Museum here in Bellingham. Now they're getting ready for their morning embrace between Arthur and Eric. Now, where Eric slept is a photograph of myself getting kicked out of the Laserium show at the California Academy of Sciences solely because I wanted to ask questions on how the laser projector works. This is definitely out of sync with a museum's important role to facilitate an education. Now, let's see, Eric, and here's Roland. On the top, Roland's shirt is McCall Junior High School in Winchester, Massachusetts. On Roland's pants are the oscilloscope that I made as a 9th grade student at McCall Junior High School's science fair. Now, mind you, you really cannot blame the judges for not believing that I built this wonderful instrument. An oscilloscope is very, very complex piece of electronic test equipment used to help design and test electronic circuits. Even though I did not win any prizes, I did meet a wonderful man by the name of Paul Vankovich, who became my mentor for 40 years. So my dear friend Arthur is embracing Roland and embracing that wonderful project I did for the science fair at McCall Junior High School. Now, as they are embracing, I'd like to let you read for yourself the important proverbs that have been taught in my life and that have been practiced by those friends of mine, my teachers and my managers. I hold these dear to my heart as I hope to express them to others. Here we see Greg in the staircase of the hotel holding 2 letters that he received for Arthur. One is from Tabor Academy, the prep school I went to in my high school years in Marion, Massachusetts. The other one is from Worcester Polytechnic Institute, the college I went to for engineering. Worcester Polytechnic Institute had a 2,000-watt FM radio station on campus. Tabor Academy at the time had no endowment and was living hand to mouth. I have saved them a lot of money, first by restoring 2 Hammond B3 organs, as well as taking on the role of Tabor Academy's Director of Technology while I was a student. Worcester Polytechnic Institute's radio station, which is unusually powerful for a college radio station, was off the air and the transmitter was filthy dirty. Like a mother taking a baby into the shower with her, I took that 2,000-watt FM radio station transmitter into the shower with me in the dormitory and bathed it nice and clean so it would work. Here you see Arthur coming downstairs, ready to comfort Greg and help Greg take the beautiful compliments in those letters and convey them through the spirits to me from the Cosmos Watch. Arthur taps Greg's hands and the letters fly off into the skies over Bellingham, start to glow and become a flashing, beautiful star as the light of knowledge is passed to the ground. Greg was frightened, so Arthur tried to comfort him more. He had to get Greg ready to march out into the street with the others for the dancing ritual. Rigging and animating this dance was a fascinating journey. I wish at this time to please thank the wonderful folks at the Seattle Blender User Group and the Salt Lake City Blender User Group for their wonderful assistance in learning Blender, learning animation, and encouraging me in this wonderful project. I also wish to thank my friends all over for providing wonderful feedback on this work, and I hope to continue on. You will see these clips in an upcoming video with far more things going on. Along with Arthur and his friends, you see my childhood psychiatrist, Dr. Norman Paul, my mentor from McCall Junior High School, Mr. Paul Vankovich, a gay activist by the name of Jackie Hormona, and a gay rock star by the name of Joe Bray. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please, if you have any comments, please give me feedback. You can email me at Allen, ALLYN, @well.com, as you can see here. And of course, with all videos, I like to salute by saying, I love you all.